Back on A New Breed of Golf. Michael Breed, Greg Ducharme on a Tuesday morning. Tina Turner, she's not coming on. There was a period of time where Tina Turner was just phenomenal to listen to. Her songs, I love her songs. She kind of, we're Pitbull nowadays. But I loved listening to Tina Turner. Tina and Janet Jackson had that period of time. Now, a guy who has spent a lot of time listening to Janet Jackson and Tina Turner joins us now, the owner-operator of Pine Valley Orthotics, Stu Sackowitz, my friend Stu Sackowitz. Stu, good morning. How are you?
Michael, how are you? Great to
I couldn't be better, thanks. How about you?
Everything's great. I don't know about Tina Turner or me, but if she would have been more in my orthotics, maybe she would have had even more energy than she had.
Hey, before we get to going about the orthotics, how are you feeling? How's your health these days?
My health is great. I actually shot 73 the other day, so when you play well, everything feels good, right?
Yeah. Well, you had gone through that period of time. I don't know whether everybody heard the story, but you'd gone through a period of time where, in a sort of a fluke, your health kind of went a little sideways, and now you've kind of got. I'm going to take that as a full recovery. Is it fair to say it's a full recovery?
I would say so. Yes.
So let's get into the Pine Valley Orthotics. You know I'm a big fan, and I've been wearing them for a while. I love these orthotics, and as much time as I'm spending on my feet and what I'm doing and teaching and playing and doing all this other stuff, these have been a real godsend for me. But let's talk about, I know there's tons of success stories that you have with the Pine Valley Orthotics. What is it that makes them so unique and so different?
What really makes my orthotics different is the polymer that I invented, which is an energy return system. I tried many different polymers, which is a plastic. And when you step down on my orthotics, it pushes back. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. They're not drugstore insoles. These are orthotics that will self-adjust to 95% of all feet. And when we do that, you're going to stand anatomically correct. If you have a bad back, bad knees, bad hips, most of it starts with your feet. So as soon as I can get you standing straight, if you have a bad back and you suffer with L4, L5, which most golfers do, where they're compressed, immediately we relieve some of that strain on your lower back and you feel better. I've been making orthotics for the last 40 years, and I own shoe stores. I work with 70 or 80 different doctors every day that send me people. They come from hours away for me to make them orthotics. So I know a lot about feet, a lot about ailments, and a lot of issues. Most issues come from feet. If you have plantar fasciitis, neuromas, neuropathy, my orthotics, my Pine Valley Orthotics will help you. I just hit a milestone. I just hit 10,000. I have 10,000 golfers wearing my orthotics in a 1-year period. My phone rings every single day. Hey, Stu, I can't believe this. I don't want to buy them. I don't want to spend the money, but they're amazing.
Well, congratulations on all that success. Stu Sackowitz, my guest this morning, the owner and inventor of Pine Valley Orthotics. Let's talk a little bit about what it's doing for balance, because I know that when I have those orthotics, and I tend to get my balance in a much better position at address, and it helps me make, quite frankly, a more functional motion as I go through the golf ball. Is that something that, when you were designing the orthotics, was that something that you were going for? What was sort of the quest when you created the orthotics with the golfer in mind?
Well, to be honest with you, Michael, I did this for people that have bad back, bad knees, bad hips, and bad feet. Then I started modifying them a little bit, and I figured, because I'm a golf crazy person, I had torn my own Achilles and I couldn't walk. So I kept modifying these. I made them 10 different times to get them to where I wanted. And when I finally got them the way that I wanted, I said, I listened to your show for years, And I was such a fan of yours that I have to take him, show this to Michael Breed, and see what he thinks.
I gotta interrupt you right there, because that was one of the cool days for me. You show up onto the practice tee and explaining to me that this is something that you wanted to do and see if I'd be interested in it. And I'm a soft sell guy, and you basically said, look, try these. Tell me if they make a difference, and if they do, I'd love to talk to you about maybe being a part of the show. And let's not forget, too, that you brought a very nice bottle of wine for my wife, which she and I were very grateful for. But you mentioned the success that you've had with 10,000 golfers now wearing the Pine Valley Orthotics and being successful with it. One of my favorite stories is Lance Barrow, who is the executive producer for CBS Golf and football. And Lance is a guy who I've known for a long, long time, and he's had bad knees and backs. His back has bothered him for years, and he put those into his shoes. We were talking one day, and I said, you got to get these Pine Valley Orthotics. They're phenomenal. And he listens to the show regularly, and he put them in. I saw him at the PGA Championship, and he said, these things are unbelievable. Right with Jim Nantz was in the cart, and Nantz said, hey, can you send me some as well? You've got a lot of different people that have had success like that. Is there a story that you've got of an individual other than, say, Lance Barrow or somebody along those lines?
My phone rings every single day and saying, hey, Stu, I can't believe it. Thank you. My back feels better. My back hasn't gone out. My sciatica is gone. These are things that I really get a kick out of. Something unusual about my company also, you can call me at 866-443-7463. I'll answer the phone. Some days I get 50 phone calls. If I can't answer the phone, I'll call you back. You can actually speak to me if you have, different issues with your back or your feet. I'd be thrilled to talk to anybody about my orthotics and how they'll help you. There's not many owners of companies. I'm proud of what I've done. And there's not many owners, at this stage that would take the time and enjoy doing this, but I really do.
I know you do. And in fact, you know what? We've got a caller right now who's calling in. Let's go to Michigan and talk with Russ. Russ, good morning. Welcome to A New Breed of Golf. You're on with Stu Sackowitz.
Good morning,
Mr.
Russ.
Michael. Thanks for taking my call. My question for Stu is, will these orthotics help an arthritic foot? I've got an old hockey injury, and I still like to put the bag on the shoulder and walk the course. And for the last couple of years now, I can't hardly get 9 holes in, and I'm gimping, and it's affecting my game the whole 9 yards. So what would I do for an arthritic foot?
The minute you step down on my orthotic, we're going to provide full contact with your entire foot. When we do that, we get the stress off the heel and the ball of your foot, and you're going to feel way better. I hate to say this in the wrong way. Most golf shoes are not made very well anymore. Years ago, we had great support in golf shoes. It's not the case, and there's certain brands out there that are worse than others. So when you put my orthotic in there into a golf shoe, all of a sudden you're going to feel the support that you haven't felt in many, many years. Your feet will feel 20 years younger. You'll be able to go longer. You'll be able to practice harder. Your feet will feel much, much better.
There you go, Russ. I appreciate you calling in. 866-469-0026 is our number. Stu, what's the number that they can call? 866-443
7463. I answer my own phone. And if not, leave a message. I'll call you back. I'm proud of what I've done. When I invented this orthotic, I never did it to sell them. I did it because I tore my own Achilles and I couldn't walk, and I didn't want to stop playing golf for a year and have surgery. I actually cured myself. So this is a reflection of me and my product. They come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like them, I'll give you back your money gladly. I don't want anybody to spend money that they don't feel is worth the money. I get back about 1 to 2%. That's all I get back. And half of those people, they put them in, they never even tried them. They just didn't like the way they felt before they even wore them. I'm willing to make that guarantee to everybody.